The story is about a child's soul who's contemplating the idea of being born and entering this world. And he sits with God and he learns all about this world before he makes his decision on whether he wants to come down. The child's name is Israel, and he calls God Abba, which in Hebrew is Father. So I'm going to read you the story now. And I hope you like it. And the story starts with Israel saying, "Oh my God, Abba, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen. It looks like so much fun, Abba. They walk around on two legs while all the other creatures struggle so awkwardly. They laugh and they sing and they dance so joyfully. Abba, it looks like so much fun. I want to play this game." And God says, "Oh yes, Israel, there'll be moments of fun for sure. Deep-rooted laughter and splendor indeed. Moments that you wish will never end. And if you're lucky in the game, you will know the comforting voice of a best friend. And if you play the game right, you may know the comforting voices of many friends. And if you're really lucky in the game, you will attend weddings, lots of weddings, many times as a guest, one time as a groom, and maybe you'll be somebody's best man. You'll know you're doing something right in this game when you're invited to be a best man, Israel. Israel, there'll be times when you really feel like a king." And Israel said, "So Abba, why are so many souls refusing to go down there? They seem afraid to play this game." And God said, "Because Israel, there will be lots of pain and anguish and heartache of the likes you've never experienced before. Lots of it. In fact, there'll be times when you think you can't take it anymore, Israel. Times when you consider taking yourself out of the game yourself." God continued, "You will understand, Israel, for the first time the power of limits. The limits of your words, the limits of your strength, the limits of mortality. For the first time, you will fear an end, Israel. But by pursuing your limits and confronting your fears, you will find a strength greater than anything you know." Israel said, "It sounds very scary, but tell me more, tell me more." And God said, "Okay, Israel, you will feel something known as helplessness for yourself and for the people you love the most. And you will partake in a war between good and evil, watching it play out around you while this battle rages from within." Israel said, "But Abba, that sounds cruel. What kind of game is this?" God said, "Israel, this is a game for the most precious souls. It's not easy, extremely challenging, actually. But Israel, the rewards are many. Israel, this is a game for the most precious souls." "But if I was so precious, Abba, wouldn't you want me to feel only joy?" And God said, "Israel, it's like this. I know what your true potential is. And I want nothing more than for you to become the soul you were meant to be. I don't just seek your growth, I'm committed to it. And joy won't help you grow as much as I wish it would. Only through the trials of the contents of your heart will you grow into the soul you were meant to be." Israel said, "Abba, what are the rules of this game?" God said, "Well, there are 10 rules, and you'll find out when you get down there. And they're going to be awfully hard to follow. And you're going to fall on your face over and over again trying to follow them. But promise me, Israel, promise me one thing. You won't stop trying." "I promise, Abba. I promise." "But Abba, why would I stop following the rules?" God said, "Because the pain you will feel in your heart when you're in a human body will run so deep that you'll hate me for allowing you to play. And you'll think because I stand by and watch you suffer that I don't care. You will question why I would not stop such a cruel game. And you'll rebel and make yourself into a god of your own. You'll be overtaken by chaos around you, and you'll become hateful and hostile." Israel said, "Abba, I could never hate you, for I am Israel. And then God said, Israel, one more thing. When you arrive in the delivery room, you'll have no memory of who you are. You will relearn everything you know through the eyes of a human being. And as you experience life as a human, you will quickly get lost in the sights and sounds, in the feelings and the attachments. You will live as a mortal being, torn constantly between love and fear. You will balance the joy of the moment with the nagging fear of it all coming to an end. This will be your lot while you're lost in the game, Israel. Are you sure you want to play this game? But tell me how I can win the game. I want to win. God said, that you'll have to learn when you play. Israel said, okay then, but tell me, if I lose, if I don't play well, I can always play again, right? God said, well, if you knew that, you wouldn't give it your best shot, would you, Israel? Okay, Abba, put me in the game. I want to give this game a try. God said, are you sure, Israel? Israel said, yeah, I'm sure. And God said, okay, but remember one thing. Israel said, but you said I won't remember anything. But you said, when I wake up in the delivery room, I'll have no memory of who I am. And God said, who knows? Maybe you'll remember this. And Israel said, okay, Abba, I'm listening. And God said, never forget this. As much pain as you're in, and as difficult as things will get, never forget that I'll be playing this game with you. I'll be with you, Israel. Shabbat Shalom.